First off, I kind of wanted to hit on a little bit of the Kirk Cousins stuff, his emergence this season. What do you think about how he's been playing?
I think he's been playing fantastic football. The thing about Kirk and about the position really is how consistent can you be as things develop around you. And I think in Kirk's case, we've seen him just get better and better and better. We saw it last year. We see it this year. I mean, last year he completed darn near 70% of his passes. He's up in that same range again this year. So we're not talking about 6 or 7 football games. We're talking about a body of work now that goes into 30 games.
Do you think it's time for the Redskins to kind of step up and make a long-term financial commitment to him?
I think they will. I think they're almost obligated to do this. When you think about paying somebody a certain amount of money, you have to consider your options. Well, where do the Redskins go if you don't have Kirk Cousins? You've invested 5 years in him. The last 2.5 years, he's played at a very high level, made it to the playoffs last year. The great comeback against Tampa Bay a year ago really was sort of his coming out party, and he's been consistent ever since. They didn't want to sign him. He's under a franchise tag, which means he's making about $20 million this year. You're looking at if he can stay healthy and keep on playing the way he's playing over the next 6 weeks and hopefully into the playoffs. You're talking about $100 million contract, which is Jay Cutler, Matthew Stafford, Joe Flacco. All those guys have been making that kind of money. So that's the marketplace that he's in.
Where do you feel like Cousins ranks?
I think he's better than a Matthew Stafford. I think he's better than Joe Flacco. I think he's better than Jay Cutler. Aaron Rodgers has a world championship. When you talk about guys that have world championships, it's a different level. But Kirk has done everything at the quarterback position that he has needed to do to be able to go out and earn the opportunity to get that kind of a deal. It hasn't fazed him one bit. He doesn't feel like he's under pressure to have to perform. Oh my goodness, I'm on a franchise tag. It's the last year of my deal. None of those things do you hear from them. And you see the way he's playing, so it's really not affected him at all. But he's a top 7, 8 quarterback in this league going away. There's only about 12 that give you a chance to really win. I mean, look around the league, and you see a lot of guys with a lot of holes in them. The kid doesn't have a lot of holes in him.